Hello. I hope that you can hear me. Hello, everyone. I hope that you can hear me. I'm gonna share this out. Oh. There we go. It already shared it for me. Look at that. Sweet. Yes. Okay, I got that. Hello, hi Alexa. Okay, I think, okay, good. Yay. I'm getting everything situated. This is my new house. Is the music in the back too loud? Or does it work okay? Okay. Let's see, live dashboard. That's what I want. I want that to be on the top. Did it do what I wanted? No. Oh wait, cancel. I'm like, music is good. Okay, cool. I just need to I slacked it. Okay. I want that to be at the top. Oh, good, it worked. Okay, yay! I can see comments and myself now in the same one. Okay, so I feel like now is the time that I'm gonna actually start the Reiki. It'll be kind of going the whole time. I'm gonna do, I think, the card reading first, so that anybody that comes on, they can get into the meditation after. And then if anybody is watching this on replay, then I might, no guarantees, but I might go through and put the time stamping to the different things. How are we doing on this new moon in July? If you are signed up to my Remind app, then you, I mean, I don't even know if you need the app, but if you're signed up to my Remind class, then you will have gotten a message that gave you the worksheets. And if you don't have the worksheet, that's totally fine. I'm going to go over it here, so you can just go along with it as we go. I made our collective theme be, I have to turn my head too much probably, but oh well, get a side profile. Our collective theme is, what thoughts do you think consistently? If you were to pick the type of thoughts you wanted to think, what would they be? So that's probably an interesting thought for all of us, but I decided that we need to be conscious of our thoughts, and why not take the new moon to plant the seeds of wanting to be conscious of our thoughts and actually pick the thoughts that we want to think, right? So if you just take a little bit to decide with yourself and think, and you can do it also throughout the entire month. So interesting how the light keeps changing. I promise that I have a light on me. It's more. All right. I hope that everything's good. Again, this is just going to be my setup for right now. I'm still organizing everything, so nothing is set in stone here. To get in with this card reading here, I'm going to use 3 different decks. I know I never tell you them, but here I'm going to use this deck first. Hold on, I need some water here. It's not even a real cough. It's like a tickle, you know, when you have a tickle in your throat. This music is funny. It's this song is called Angel Guides. Look at the back. Some sacred symbols here. Whoa, whoa. All right then. Okay then. We have the bat. Which says, see through illusions into truth. And it's Archangel Dornka. Yeah, Dorinka. You see it? Can you see it? Dorinka. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And then the one that fell on the floor was Ladybug. Accept happiness and good fortune. Archangel Preminil. Here, you can see it so that you see I'm not crazy here. Preminilk. Yeah, I'm moving it now. There you go. Preminilk. I don't really know. Okay. But it's a newer one for sure. And so because of that, I'm going to read this. We're going to see. Interesting that we have bat, and tonight, like, bats are nocturnal, and we are right now, you know, and there's a full moon on it, right? I'm feeling like just without reading, it's kind of also like saying that even in the night, it's still, like, we can still be bright and we can still look for the positive, you know, like, don't just think, like, oh, because it's dark, then we're immobile. I was talking to one of my friends, and, you know, I give her some coaching, and we were kind of talking about how right now it sort of feels like we are in a car, and I hate driving at night. I really, really hate it, because I can't see everything. And so then I'm sitting there and I'm like, for real? Like, I can't go as fast as I want to. Like, I don't, you know, especially if I'm somewhere where I don't actually know the road. So then you just kind of think to yourself, like, well, shoot, do I just not go anywhere, or do I just brave it and drive? And often we have to just brave it and drive, but we just have to go slower and put the cautions and just kind of know, you know, that we're only going to be able to see so much. So I feel like this is a positive view of saying, like, even if you might feel like now you're immobilized and because it's dark you can't do what you want to do, you know, be the bat, see in the dark, change, adapt, you know. Archangel Dorinka. Okay. Bats originate from another universe and step down through Sirius, where they hone their knowledge about sonics and echolocation to fit in with the atmospheric and energy of Earth. Archangel Michael helps them develop their throat chakras to use these skills to navigate and demonstrate how to do things differently. Through their advanced throat centers. Sorry guys, hold on. There we go. Okay. Through their advanced throat centers, they link us into the planet Mercury and its ascendant aspect, telephony, the broadcasting station of our universe. These highly evolved beings hold much cosmic wisdom as well as divine feminine secrets, and their sole mission is to disseminate it on Earth. They remind us that it is possible for mammals to fly. Wow, that's it. Just hold on that one real quick, right? Is it just can it just play? Can I just make them all play? Without me having to push it? Okay. They are also learning and teaching about sharing responsibility within a community and birthing and caring for babies. This is helping to develop their heart centers in their quest to become fully fifth dimensional. Bats are highly sensitive to their surroundings, and they work very closely with Archangel Dornka. The guidance says, choosing this card suggests you open your heart and pour love into caring for and nurturing those close to you. When you raise your frequency, the frequency of your heart center, it enables your throat chakra to expand too. So focus on communicating with love and integrity, and then ask Archangel Michael, to help you develop telepathy and your other psychic abilities. Tune into the bats to download your highest potential and perhaps even the spiritual technology of the future. Your guidance is to look at the world with fresh eyes. Perceive everything with wisdom. Listen to your intuition to discover the reasons beyond the obvious. Expand your life and remember there is always a new way to do things. Wow. I think some of us might have just been really stuck in the way that things have to be. And thinking to ourselves that if it isn't going to be that way, then it won't be as good. But it might even be better. I'm going to turn on my other light. Hold on real quick. There we go. That helped, I think, a little bit. Whoops. Right? Did that help a little? Okay. Well, so, yeah, I mean, we're probably also getting to new ways of, like, our synapses. So our mental thought processes, and even what were we just talking about? The thoughts and the thoughts that we want to think, right? So even though we have been thinking this way for a while, it isn't the end of the world. Like I feel like I want to move the other light, but I'm not gonna. Okay. Sorry, distracted myself. Even though we feel like, oh my gosh, I'm stuck thinking this way and I'm stuck using these like neural pathways and stuff, there is a new way of thinking, and if we just tune in and we, like, you know, focus, and we ask for focus, and we ask for that support, then we are going to be able to just kind of get out of those patterns. And now we have the ladybug, which is about being happy and having a good fortune, accepting happiness and good fortune. So I think that's probably big for us, just because we've been manifesting, you know, everything that we want. We've been manifesting a good life and a good family and the best job and get paid. But, like, if we're not prepared to actually accept it, then it won't matter how much we're actually manifesting. You know, there's only so much that can be given to us until it's, like, can you, like, you know, take it, right? Like, think about giving your dogs a bunch of treats or something and they don't eat any of them. You're like, I'm not giving you more until you eat those ones, you know. It's the same thing for the universe, so we actually have to accept it. Ladybug, Archangel Pre-Minilk. These bright little insects from Orion carry wisdom and joy in their energy fields. They spread angelic qualities of peace, harmony, cooperation, joy, love, and higher understanding wherever they go. People sense this and love them for it. If you feel delighted when you see a ladybird, your energy shifts, and this opens you to experience joy, blessing, and good fortune from the universe. While the service mission of ladybugs on Earth is to eat aphids that damage crops, their sole mission is to assist all plants. They work with the fairies and sylphs, who are air elements, to blow away from fauna and flora any lower energy that is holding back their development and growth. They also communicate with these insects who are damaging plants and try to persuade them to move away. If you are graced by the presence of a ladybird, which is the ladybug, you are very blessed. I saw a ladybug before I got moved in here, and then we moved in here, and it was a pretty easy move, so I'm gonna be like, you can kind of put whatever reasoning is happening in your life when you see one. Guidance. If you choose this card, it signals that you are about to receive a blessing from the universe. An angel may touch you, happiness awaits you, you are illuminated with new understandings, or good fortune is coming your way. Look at us. We do this. Look at us. Literally, what do we do every month? We manifest. We have a ritual where we think about what we want, and even some of the stuff has been on the list for a while. Ooh, gotta get to another one. If I push the next, does it go? No. There we go. Oh, we've been manifesting this whole time, right? So now, of course, it's like of course we're going to get what we've been wanting. Are you ready? Because I'm ready, right? If you choose, oh yeah, happiness. Okay. Give thanks for all that you have received already so that you are energetically prepared for the new before the gift flies away. Ladybird energy invites you to spread angelic qualities today. This will make a difference to those you touch, and you may be surprised how people and animals will appreciate it. You are also asked to communicate graciously to all the people you meet or write to in a way that will nourish and support them. Dang it. No more being trolls online. I do and don't mean that. If being a troll is going to support them into being their best self, then nope. Who's to say stop doing that? But if it's not going to be good and nobody's going to learn from the situation, then don't do it, right? Let's turn that one down a little. I feel like I'm yelling. You know, write a comment below if any of this resonates with you so far. Make sure you share this. And, give it to your friends if any of this resonates. I know I haven't even gotten to anything other than the reading, but I think this has been good. I feel like a month is too long to be in between all of the events. Like, I don't go live for you guys, so comment below if you want me to go live more. Should I do one more? No. We'll do the bottom one. That's funny. Okay. So I got sweetness. Well, we got sweetness, which is pink. And then on the bottom of the deck was mystery. Is there 2 cards? No, just one. Mystery. And that's purple. Pink. Pink is a frequency associated with love, sweetness, nurturing, and compassion. Pink roses are often associated with affection and gratitude, and in astrology, pink is aligned with the planet Venus, which rules over aesthetics and love. Rose quartz, a popular crystal, oh yeah, baby, is known for its light pink hue. And actually, while lighter shades of pink are often used to bring feelings of relaxation into an environment, brighter shades of pink like magenta and fuchsia convey a sense of excitement. My room was fuchsia growing up, and let me tell you, that did not help my migraines. No, it did not. Alright, okay, let's get in here. We've got sweetness. Alright, this card is a signal to savor the sweet moments in life and to remember them when things get rough. The small things in life are often the sweetest, but they easily go unnoticed. Sweetness is always there if you look for it. I feel like I kind of was saying that, right, with the bat, like, always just focus on the good, even though you think maybe it's, you know, you're in the dark right now, you know, just focus on that fact that you can see, you know, and that things are happening. And then we have mystery, which kind of goes with the car thing, right? Because, like, we feel uncomfortable driving in the night because we don't know where we're going. Like, you know, you kind of know where you're going, and if you have GPS, then you know, but, like, you can't see it. So it is a mystery. I mean, it is still, like, the unknown, right? Purple is often associated with royalty and wealth, as well as mystery, spiritual awareness, and mysticism. It has the shortest light wavelength and is tied to both the crown and the third eye energy centers. In witchcraft, purple is a wonderful color to surround yourself with when you are working on cultivating your creativity or enhancing intuitive ability. And we already got another card that said focus on the back card. Focus and ask for your psychic abilities and, you know, your intuition, right? That's very... I think they're all pretty much on the same wavelength here. The mystery card represents the idea that it's okay to not have all the answers, all of the time. Embrace the various mysteries of life and let things happen and unfold as they need to, so surrender to the unknown. You know, I think that's kind of what we were already talking about. That theme is the same. I'm going to give us an angel to have before. Take this with us for our whole month, right? angel blessings. This is what the book looks like. So, I even have cards in here. I don't know why. I didn't get to read them yet, I guess. I want to make sure I get them all in there so they can be part of our little deal. Okay. But just, I have creativity, like creative power, Archangel Jophiel, right? And then forgiveness, Archangel Stamera. So, just saying, we're all on the same page and the same journey, and I understand when they said, like, we're all in the same boat. Like, here's the deal. We're all on the same, like, the same movie is happening, but, like, we get to change the volume, and we can change, like, do you have surround sound, and, you know, what's the color of your TV? Like, all of us get to personalize the television that we're watching on, but we don't really get to change the channel of what's going on. Maybe even we can change, like, yes, you change vibration, but that's changing your perception. That's like, where do you put the TV, right? Like, we are in control of our TV. We're not necessarily in control of, like, what Spectrum chooses to put on their TV. Yes, in a way, by saying what we like and we don't like, just like the universe, right? We get to tell the universe, I like the show, so keep making the show. You know what? Let's not even make more than 4 episodes of that show because I do not like that show. Right? I think that's an interesting way of thinking about it, but I think it's a cool way, right? Raphael. I freaking knew it. Healing. I need us to have, one more here. Ooh, look, partnership. Okay, I don't know how to say this. Soqued Hosey for partnership. Angel Soqued Hosey. Soqued Hosey for partnership. And then obviously we had Raphael for healing. I'm like, what's 5 and 14? That's 19, 10, 1. 1. We are number 1. I don't know why I care about the numbers right now, but I do. Look at that. Wow. Guys, I just flipped to it. And no, not because of the numbers. It wasn't that. Okay. Wilt thou love God as he thee? Then digest, my soul, this wholesome meditation. How God, the Spirit, by angels waited on in heaven, doth make his temple in thy breast. John Donne, Divine Poems. Interesting. It is Suked Hosi. Yeah, Hosi. Suked Hosi is the keeper of divine balances, holding the balance of feeling and truth in our lives through our partners. There is a special dynamic involved in intimate relationships between two people who are committed to love. When at last you find the one who is your soulmate, the relationship is tremendously uplifting, supportive, and satisfying. I can vouch for that, for sure. You feel a synergy that allows the combination of your feelings, creative thoughts, and and resources to go far beyond what you could imagine doing alone. A love this deep can be your lifeline to survive the most dire circumstances, as well as magnifying the joy and celebration and accomplishment 100-fold. Both of you are transformed by love so vast that old beliefs simply melt away, allowing new insight and understanding to take their place. When you join in marriage, the celebration transcends the limitations of matter as triumphant waves of love flow through the cosmos. Occasionally, a business partnership or friendship enters the level of intimacy needed to attract Suked Hosi. Business partnerships that are synergistic open the floodgates of heaven for an unbelievable outpouring of ideas and projects with high potential for success. Just be open to receive the inspiration, then take action. Friendships that achieve this distinction are a rare gift to be nurtured and cherished as you open your hearts to one another. I know who I'm thinking of. The support and honesty, besides my boyfriend, okay, I'm saying, like, I got him, and then I got a friend. The support and honesty of a deep and meaningful friendship should not be taken lightly. In a sacred relationship, your mate is a partner in the path of self-discovery, as well as your best friend, lover, playmate, confidant, and caretaker. The emphasis is on truth and trust, which, even in the best of circumstances, takes time to mature. As long as there are two people with separate wills, conflict results. But conflict can be used for growth and deeper understanding, rather than having a life of its own and controlling interest. Each partner is free to speak the truth and express feelings of anger, hurt, shame, and love. Trust develops through the repeated experience of each partner, listening with respect to the position of the other. Both make the commitment to seek the truth and love, conquering the fear that the other will no longer love or might leave in real feelings and desires are shared. Few people feel truly whole until they have found their right love partner. Repressed feelings can create undercurrents that act as a wedge between the partners, and they usually come up during conflict to complicate any misunderstanding. It is unfair to bring up all the wrongs of the past. The objective of a fair settlement is one in which both parties can agree. I know, guys. Your level of awareness grows significantly. Your level of awareness grows significantly as you notice the more subtle ways in which you manipulate yourself and others. This includes your judgments about how your partner should act and respond to you. All of your most pressing issues come into play in an intimate relationship. Review your situation. Has your experience been synergistic or depleting? Do you feel trapped or free? Often this feeling has nothing to do with the other person and is a result of your current attitudes. Is your partner possessive? Do you feel guilty about having separate friends and interests? Do you need to hide certain activities? Are you afraid of your partner? Are either of you manipulative or controlling? Do you feel empowered? Are you an equal partner? As you heal and transform yourself, your needs and desires will change. An open heart and mind will help you allow room for growth together. Use the vulnerability of intimacy to expose your issues. If there is conflict, be thankful and use it to powerfully blast through all judgments and imprisoned feelings, while finding a way to reunite quickly in love and compassion. When there is loving observation, take the opportunity to gently shift. Either way, the objective is to continually find more understanding and truth with your partner. Ask Sukidhosi for insights and courage to make tough decisions about your future with this person. If you feel you can no longer unite in love and decide to end a relationship, ask for help with the right timing and understanding to support the highest good of everyone concerned. If you are having difficulty leaving the relationship, find release by clearing your feelings and judgments. When you feel pain or anger, simply acknowledge it without blaming. Asking God and Sukidhosi to transform your emotion into compassion and understanding. You don't have to agree in order to accept. Constantly ask for more love to fill your relationship. Invite Sukidhosi to inspire and energize you. And then if you want to listen to music, there's a list here with some music. But I am not going to tell you. Maybe I will. Kenny Loggins' Sweet Reunion is on there. Michael Bolton's Forever Isn't Long Enough, and Now That I Found You. Anita Baker, Some Old Love. Bryan Adams, Everything I Do It For You. John Astin, Dance of the One. Joe Crocker, You Are So Beautiful. Yeah, there you go. That's what it is. So there's some music, and then I already know about Raphael, which a lot of us already know, and he's about healing. And so I just honestly feel like some of us need to realize that we are allowed to create awesome connections, including friendships with people. And we're allowed to have all of the things that our heart desires, and we're allowed to be abundant. And You know, we are allowed to decide what do we want to be thinking, you know? So I'm actually going to read my part of my worksheet. It says, in the next month of August 2022, my mental focus will be. This coming month of August 2022, I want to think blank kind of thoughts. What do you want to think? One thing I will do to think the thoughts I want is write down an affirmation for this coming month of August and say it out loud. And then 3 things I'm proud of myself for doing the current month of July. So I will share my 3 things, which I actually don't have prepared. So even though I just said I'm going to share it now, it puts me on the spot. I am proud of myself for doing this live this month. I am proud of myself for getting a Reiki client at my spa. I did a add-on and almost got one today. That was really awesome. I am proud of one more thing. What am I proud of? I'm proud of moving. I moved and we are in a fancy place, and I'm telling everybody it's so fancy. It has valet trash, which has been an issue for me. Trash has been an issue my whole life. So to have valet trash, it just means you put your trash in a trash can that they provided. You put it in the bag, but you put it in the can. Then you put the can outside, and then they pick it up. That's it. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to worry about anything except for making sure that it's not leaking anywhere. That's it. How awesome. So, and then the collective affirmation that I wrote on that worksheet is, I think thoughts that are positive, productive, and supportive. I think thoughts that are positive, productive, and supportive. Positive, productive, and supportive. Woo! Isn't that a mouthful? Right? So now I guess we're going to get into our meditation here. Okay. So if you can sit up and be in a comfortable space, put your feet on the floor or near the floor if you can and if you want to, and if you don't, then you're going to just imagine everything I'm saying slightly differently, but it's fine. Alright, so feet are on the floor. You're sitting kind of straight. I think we all need to just move our shoulders and get some of this tension out here. Wiggle it out. Ugh. Ready? We're going to breathe in. And you're breathing in through your belly. So imagine that your belly is just getting full. And then sigh it out. So you... Right? I'm going to breathe in. I feel like I need to take my hair down. Let's get comfy, guys. Get your hair down. Oh. Okay. And again, we're going to breathe in through our nose. And out through our mouth. And now I invite you, if you haven't already, close your eyes. I'm going to keep mine open. Sometimes close yours. If you're driving, don't close your eyes. If you're driving, you can breathe, and you can imagine, but keep your eyes on the road and stay focused, okay? So breathing in and out. And in and out. And keep the cycle going. So I'm going to do some Reiki signs. So you just keep breathing in all the way until your stomach is as full as it can go, and then out. I would like you to imagine that you are being wrapped up by your guardian angel in their wings, and they are taking you up and floating you to the plane of the Creator. So that is going to look like whatever it looks like for you. And just imagine that you're floating by the clouds. You're just going up in air, and then somehow you just appear on the level where you know the Creator is, where you are able to create, and so is God, the universe. And we're breathing still. Make sure we breathe. And now you've arrived on the plane of the Creator. And maybe you can see nothing, and it's just white, hazy, foggy around you. Maybe you can see a beautiful scene in front of you. But here we're going to sit down now, and we're going to actually, wherever we are, we're going to create where we want to be. So if you're in white haze, then maybe you create trees, and you create a beach, or you're going to create wherever you want to be right now. You want to be at your house, then you create your house. If you want to be on a vacation, then you create a vacation. If you want to be right where you are, then just imagine the room right in front of you. And we're going to talk to our subconscious and ourself. And we're going to tell ourselves that we are going to think good thoughts. Go ahead and have a conversation with yourself while you're right there. You don't even need to be talking to anybody. If you want to look at someone, you can look at you, another version of you. You can look at a mirror in your mind, or you can just look at your guardian angels. And you may or may not know what is said after this, but you're going to talk to yourself, and you're going to tell yourself, I am going to think good thoughts. I deserve to be happy. I deserve abundance. And if you want to say it out loud, you can. And if you just want to keep imagining this conversation that you're having, that's perfect too. I deserve to be abundant. I deserve to have all the things that are coming my way. I deserve to have better than my imagination. And I'm just going to allow you to have some time to continue this conversation and say some more stuff, or get told some stuff. What does your subconscious have to say to you about? What is your fear about abundance, about having that happiness? And make sure you breathe. And you can finish up this conversation. You can rewatch this video to have it be longer if you want later. If you like this, we can make another one. But finish up any last things that you need to say, or that your subconscious needs to say. Goodbye, thank you. I appreciate you for being here and speaking to me. That's what you're saying to yourself. Give yourself a hug, a high five, thumbs up, pointer fingers, you know, those gun fingers, finger guns. whatever you gotta do to say that you know that this was something that needed to happen, and that you're ready to get out of this meditation, and you're ready to get into living your life and living your purpose and accepting all of your happiness and abundance that you deserve. And when you're ready, you're going to have your guardian angel embrace you again and wrap itself around you. And we're going to go back down to our bodies. We're going to go back down to earth. And we're breathing still. Make sure we're breathing. We're feeling the clouds and seeing the clouds again. We come right back down. Back down through the roof and into our house. Back down into us. And at your leisure, open your eyes. Come back. Tap your feet on the ground. Maybe write in the comments what you experienced. Write in your journal what you experienced. Was this good for you? Do you think that you need to go back and have another conversation with yourself? Or do you think that you are able and good enough just now? Because remember, you can go back at any time. This is not a one and done conversation. And if you feel ready and you feel supported, then it can be the only time. Maybe you didn't have that much to work through, and maybe you did. And we're coming back into our body, into reality, and we're smiling. Do at least a half smile. Get some endorphins going, serotonin, happiness in your brain. Smile. And look around your room and see the things that you like. Focus on the good and the positive. It's like, look at that thing that you got that you're so abundant that you have. Look at that thing that you're so abundant that you have. It doesn't have to be because of you. The fact that you have it, that's abundance. Yeah. And as we get up and we wake up and we come back into reality, we stretch a little, move your arms around at the wrists while they're raised like this, but raise your... The other way. The other way. Oh, and stretch to the side. Some seated yoga for us right now. Stretch to the other side. Now I'm gonna assume that you guys are tired. And make sure you drink some water. I did give you Reiki. Do we have any straggling comments? I will wait a little while we all collect ourselves. I hope that this was a good meditation for you. The messages are all aligned to say that we are able to focus and we are able to get every single thing we want, and we just need to accept it. Partnerships, relationships, love, friendship, business, we get all of it. We deserve it all, and we're gonna get it all. Thank you guys so much for being part of this new moon ritual in July 2022. I hope to see you on my next live, and I hope to see you on the next new moon ritual. Go check out risewithedra.com. risewithedra.com for more information on all the things I'm doing, and for more information on how you can get help with your own situations, your personal. If you want to get personalized individual Reiki, that's on there. If you want to get angelic healing, which we give card readings, and you get a guardian angel, and you get some angels to know some angels that are with you right now. So if you are interested in that, on my website, everything is on my website. And later today / tomorrow, you'll be able to sign up for the August. I'm thinking about doing that one also complimentary. So we will see what happens. But in the meantime, if you want to know more info, you can just search everywhere. Remember, guys, you matter. You're worthy. And I'm proud of you. Bye.